Which of these two teams are going to get themselves right here today? Boy, beautiful little backdoor cut. It's Hagerty.
So they've kind of had to make some adjustments on the fly.
Catch and shoot. That's David Castillo. And a good start here for Kansas State. Early 6-point lead with the offense that has been up and down this season. Big part of their story so far. Good looking stroke. That's Xavier Edmonds, who is in the midst of his best stretch of basketball in his career. 8 straight points for the Wildcats. Shot clock at 5. Johnson. There's a heat check. Anytime, how do the Horned Frogs get their offense going? Harding. Outside. Nice little floater. Pretty play. Tanner Toolson.
Toolson able to create offensively off the drive there. How about ending that 11-0 run and they're right back at you with that easy deuce.
We're just under 9 minutes gone by.
And we talked about it. They're a really good defensive team, but they can't defend if they're not able to do anything positive offensively. And boy, I'll tell you what, Marcus Johnson is feeling it here.
And up the floor come the Frogs. This is Toolson. Harding from deep. 5th straight start for David Castillo with all the K-State injuries. Beautiful ball movement on the corner. This is Harding, and that's another 3.
Well, they've been able to just attack TCU off the dribble and get all the way downhill to the rim.
Robinson catch and shoot, get it.
An offensive rebound leads to an uncontested triple, and then a live ball turnover.
On the drive, it's Johnson. They're going to count it and contact, says Tony Padilla. Yeah, it ain't going to take much from Marcus Johnson, all that power. As Robinson lets it fly, and he's giving them a shot in the arm off the bench.
Yeah, you talk about those 4 turnovers. They also have not gotten good looks here of late. And now you see TCU, getting the ball inside. That's their strength. That was a big concern for Kansas State coming in. You're going to have to do it defensively.
Toolson bangs it a 3.
And that is just way too easy, folks. That's a
couple of desperate teams getting together here in Texas. Shot clock is off. 3-point stroke, and they can't miss. Can this Jerome Tang coach team get their season turned around? Up and under is Jaden Pierre. A thing of beauty. So Hagerty now 14 points. Explosive move to the cup. Robinson coming with some heat. Tight defense by Robinson.
Yeah, that time off the dribble. That's not the way you want to take those shots.
Johnson! And the Frogs come up empty. Here comes Hagerty knifing inside, going glass.
And if you're TCU, you're going to have to guard him collectively as a group. One person's not going to be able to contain him.
Hagerty, sizzling hot.
That's a shot, and that's one where the coach said, we can get that shot anytime. Let's try to get a better look. And then again, Johnson comes up with the steal in the open floor.
With TCU a little bit hot and cold in this game. Kind of a microcosm of how their season has been. And everything they can handle from a desperate Kansas State team. David Punch.
This is a do-or-die game for TCU as well, because they've already had some really bad losses this season. And if you lose this game on your home floor, it is going to be hard to recover with their upcoming schedule.
Inbound to McGriff. This is Hagerty. Turns the corner. Nate Johnson. Baseline. Jay Cash money.
The execution here from TCU.
Big possession right here for TCU. Robinson picks up the dribble. Pierre deep in the corner.
But again, you've got to finish the defense. Even if you force a miss, and they're a great job with the turnover.
Here comes Punch. And just like that, back-to-back buckets. 6-point game.
Edmonds able to get down there for the offensive rebound and make this a 4-point game.
Edmonds has 16 and 7. Hagerty, a chance at 3. K-State 2 timeouts. TCU has 1, and both teams have a challenge. McGriff wide open. Caught it, finished in one motion as he skied to the basket.
And now if you're TCU, can you get the ball inside to your bigs?
Edmonds exploding to the rack. Has a chance to put the Frogs up for the first time all day. And we are tied here at Fort Worth. Misses. Nate Johnson the prayer, and it is over here in Fort Worth. TCU with its biggest comeback win of the season.